I had to take a break, partially because this was exhausting, and also just because, like, I don't know what I'm going for. I needed a break partially because I was feeling really burnt out and, like, just my general quality of life was starting to suffer from all this stress I'm dealing with, from school and social obligations and all that. And then also just I was getting, I was getting a little bored of streaming, so I needed to take some time to relax. And also I really, really didn't want to deal with this. I really didn't want to deal with this. Help! Help! Oh no. Oh, what have I gotten myself into? Also, I'm back on my old mic because the other one just wasn't working out. I like this one. I know, I got the new one specifically to eliminate the microphone buzz, but that new mic I got also has annoying microphone buzz. So, you know what? I may as well stick with this one. This one, it works, feels nice, even if it is a little small and clunky. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. If you here, you ain't here, watch me stream, I don't give a fuck. So, that's what I got to say about that. You can watch me or you cannot watch me, but I mean, I'm using my shitty mic that came with my PS4. Did this one come with my PS4? No. I bought this one. The one that comes with your PS4 is absolutely unusable. Okay. No, yeah. Anyways. Oh, no. Back to this. Back to this. Oh, fucking God, dude. I started this stream set a year ago with Dark Souls 3, and now I'm just like, I'm living to regret my decisions, and that's just it. So what, we are going to, the depths, yes. Yes, very good, lovely toes, my dear. Oh yeah, controller's still, oh wow, controller's super scum right now. Man, am I seriously gonna have to get a new controller this soon? Oh, I don't know what that guy was doing. I didn't buy it, I guess. I can't believe, like, I got this thing in May, like, or was it May? Or no, it must have been sooner than that. Also, that's delightful. What just happened right there? Thank God I have one of these. And I'm assuming my audio is coming through all right. No problems there. Would be nice to have a bigger audience so I could start picking up some donations. Yeah, I'm walking right now. I'm holding the stick as far as it can go, and sometimes he just walks instead of runs. That's fantastic. I seriously can't believe I'm gonna need to get a new controller this soon. This is insane. I didn't stagger him. That's weird. Well, my Kaistas are actually dealing damage now. That's, that's wonderful news. No, don't do it. No, no, don't do it. Oh, haha, very funny. Yeah, go back and watch one of my Dark Souls 1 or 2 streams on this. You'll have a much better time watching that. This is just a nightmare. I should get in touch with my dad. He's so used to fixing PlayStation, or he fixed his old PlayStation 3 controllers a lot. I should see if he's willing to just take one of my older controllers apart. The one that went bad back in May, I'm gonna like hand that off to him and see if he wants to like maybe fiddle around with that, see if he can fix that up. Man, these Torchy boys seriously, seriously don't like me. Hang on, wait a minute. No, okay. Well, it's not acting up now, but ordinarily when I held forward left, I think when I was holding forward left, it was the same problem I had with the last one, where if I held forward left, I'd start walking instead of running. Oh, it's happening. A little bit. Yep, there it is. I'm holding forward left as far as it can go when he starts walking. Great job, Sony. You really know how to make your controllers. Frustrated. Looks like I'm gonna have to get a new controller or have my dad fix one of my old ones, because this one's shit in the bed. Because Sony doesn't know how to make their controllers. Seriously, I've made Xbox controllers last for 4 years, but this one hasn't lasted for 5 months. No, this is a new controller. I got it after the other one broke. Disaster so graciously bought me a new controller because my old one just fucking crapped out, which was my black one, and now I've got a blue one, and the blue one's shit in the bed. Except the black one lasted me about 1.5 years, and the blue ones lasted me about 5 months. A little bit longer. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. About 6 or 7 months, but still not that great. Time has, or not... Yeah, that's a Sony thing. I'm actually considering just getting a fucking off-brand, like... I always play with my controller plugged in anyways, so I'm considering just getting an off-brand wired PS4 controller, because they actually generally make those ones a lot beefier and last longer. I'll have to see, but, yeah, I'll look on Amazon, see what I can find. Because this is unacceptable. Also, it's like, they don't have the same calibration. It seems like only half their controllers are calibrated correctly, because this one, the blue one, its sticks are so much looser than the sticks on the black one. The black one had really nice stiff sticks that required like a lot of force to push in a certain direction. But this one, the sticks just feel all like wiggly, like you can breathe on them and they'll move. So it feels like they just don't even fucking calibrate their machines. Needless to say, I've got some words to have with Sony about these fucking controllers. Oh, but you know what? If I do get a wired PS4 controller, like an off-brand one, I'll have to make sure it'll have a headset jack. I mean, I'm sure a quality third-party designer will have a headset jack, but I just gotta make sure. So if I don't have a headset jack, I won't be able to play the video games. I won't be able to stream them anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this, see what I can dig up. Hopefully something that'll last a lot longer than fucking default PS4 controllers, because I'm starting to realize pretty quickly that default PS4 controllers are pretty fucking stinky. And not in the good kind of stinky. You know, it really do be like that sometimes, though. I mean, I think one of the major things about like third-party controllers is that they're designed to be used and played with, whereas a lot of console retail controllers are designed to be broken so you buy them again. It's like how Apple's products hardly last a year. It's just planned obsolescence. They make them to be broken instead of making them to last. The problem is a lot of third-party designers for accessories don't really have the materials or the skills to make good ergonomic controllers that are worth your time. So it's like, what do? Do you buy the good ergonomic name brand controller that breaks really quickly, or do you buy the third-party controller which carries the risk of being super shitty? It's a conundrum. I'll try to get it worked out, though. I want to get something that'll last me longer than a fucking year. Like I said, I've made Xbox 360 controllers last for fucking ages. So this is like a PS4 specific problem I'm having right now, basically. Oh yeah? Oh, he's coming. He's coming. There he is. Well, we're doing damage, which is that's something. That's definitely a thing that is happening now. Oh, there we go. There's the walk again. Yeah, it really all depends. Like, my Xbox 360 controller has lasted me for... So I had one that I had from like 2013 to 2017, and then I had to get a new one after that. But yeah, the PS4 controllers just seem to be made really fucking shitty. Like, they're not calibrated properly. They break. Like, the sticks are just fucking terrible. The sticks just break so easy. There's just something about the way they're designed internally. Like, the sticks themselves feel all right. I like them, but like internally they break easy. Because I'm having the same problem with this controller that I had with the last one, except this problem actually arrived sooner than the last problem I had. Because the last problem I had took over a year to manifest. But I've found some good third-party retail controllers before. They're hard to find, but you can find them, and I mean you can pretty much get anything on Amazon. So we'll see. I'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll find something nice eventually. Just my big thing is I need it to be comfortable and last me longer than a few months. My goal is to get it to last more than a year and a half, like more than 2 years. My first controller had a good run, but like it's just wasn't that great. I mean, I know it's a big ask asking for something on the same level of quality as the 360 controllers, since the 360 controllers were like shaped by Jesus. But I mean, it's possible. I don't think I'm reaching too far here. I don't know. I'll browse Amazon once the stream's over. Oh yeah, that's atrocious. Again, I'm holding forward as far as it can go. I think after this stream, I'm gonna have to suspend streaming until I get a new controller, because I don't want to fucking deal with this on stream. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Xbox One controllers. They're a bit too big, and I really don't like the triggers on them. The Xbox One has a better D-pad, but I don't like the way the buttons or the triggers feel on it, as opposed to the 360. The 360 just feels way better for me. But, I mean, to each their own. It is a personal preference thing. Oh. It's as irritating as it looks, if not more. It's just the frustration of having your character not doing what you're asking them to. I meant to buy gold pine resin from Doom Hall. Like I said, I'll look, and I never, and like I said, I never or rarely ever unplug my PS4 controller, because since I'm always sitting so close to my PS4, it's just the way I have it set up, and I just trust wired connections more than wireless. So, if I can just find a cheaper wire-only controller, I will take that over. At this point, I just don't trust Sony's products. I just don't trust their fucking controllers, because their controllers are stinky. Oh, I forgot to turn the music back on. Well, we're getting somewhere. Oh, I can't hit him in the belly. That's interesting. Good to know. Lightning didn't last very long, but it is what it is. No big deal. I mean, you know, the nice thing about Amazon too is you get all so many user reviews, and so I'm sure if I look hard enough, on Amazon, I'll find a well-reviewed, long-lasting PS4 off-brand controller. I mean, time will tell. Maybe I won't. Maybe they'll all be shit. But I mean, gotta have hope. I don't want to have to keep using DualShock 4s. And again, it's not that I hate the DualShock 4 itself. It feels fine as a controller. It's nice. I like it a lot, actually. They're so shitty, and I can't keep spending money on these things. I'm on a limited income. Hi, how are you? I'll let you know if I find something. I'll probably post about it in the VOD video server. I mean, honestly, I would be having a lot more fun with this if my controller just wasn't absolutely taking the piss. And like I said, it feels like they don't even calibrate all of them properly when they come out of the factory, because I need to stress, this one sticks. Like, when I got it, I could confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt that this one sticks felt a lot wigglier and looser than the other one, which had really nice, like, stiff sticks. And that really bothers me, because I'm not only am I used to controllers with stiff sticks, but I prefer controllers with really stiff sticks. I have strong thumbs. I like something that puts up a bit of resistance before I can actually push it in. Easy peasy. Well, we're making progress, which is nice. Wow, that's lewd. Sorry, dude. It looks like I'm gonna have to ban you now. It was nice knowing you, but I can't allow that kind of talk here on this Christian Twitch stream. There will be no fisting gaping dragons here on this Twitch stream. Whatever, I'll just go to 40 strength as quickly as I can. It seems like the best course of action. Alright, Blight Town. And remember, I have absolutely no like chest or head armor, so I'm gonna get toxic immediately if I get hit with one of those needles. So that's fun. Also, I've always loved this door texture and the fact that it was never properly sized. This big scratch on the door, so the big cut on the door just kind of hovers in space. I love that. Also speaks to the laziness of the remaster crew that they didn't even fix a fucking floating texture. You know, if you figure to be a remastered experience, it would have to have been mastered somewhat in the first place, but they didn't even apply the quintessential effort to do that. Oh. Whoa, excuse me. Oh my god, are we seriously doing this? Okay, now we're good. Wow, okay. I just got sniped. Oh my fucking god. That dude up there just hit me with a fucking toxic. After my first one, like after I popped one of these and it wore off. Absolute worst. Big scum. Well, fortunately, I'm not very far from the next bonfire now. Man, it's really nice being able to deal damage now. Oh my god. Wow, it was, yeah, I mean, it's not like I, clipped took a 20-minute clip of me fighting the stray demon or anything. Nope. Didn't do anything of the sort. All around me are familiar faces. It was... Yeah, I don't know what compelled me to bring a +4 Keistis to a fight with Fat Lad, but yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. Definitely a very regrettable decision. Now, see, if I could get a PS4 third-party controller with the ergonomics of a 360 controller, that would be like, that would be sublime. You know, I need to save some souls so I can buy a weapon upgrade kit from Andre, because I don't have one of those. And I need one. That's really all there is to say about that. Gotta go kill some wormy boys. Just need a bit of large titanite before I continue on. These are the best. These boys are the best way to get a +10 gear before you continue your journey. Nope, nothing. No drops. Really? So that's the kind of game we're playing today. Yeah, seems about right. Well, there's a large titanite shard you just get. Or something. Wow, they're seriously not gonna drop me anything, are they? Thanks, Wormy boys. No drops of any kind. Yeah, after today's stream, though, I'm suspending it until I get a new controller. I can't believe I got no drops from that. That's honestly incredible. I'm trying to remember. Does Vamos sell large Titanite shards? Because I might just end up buying shit from him if I can't be fucked to do it myself. Alright. Whew. I hate when I get trapped under the legs when she does that move. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Takes a little longer than usual, but yeah, not bad at all. Oh, there's the walk. Yep. Yeah, that's fun. I love doing that. I beat Quelaag. Nothing much else to report. I farmed the leech boys, the green leeches. I just did a quick farm run. Got nothing out of it, but more or less, I'm just really frustrated right now. So it's probably gonna be a sub 2-hour stream. Nah, I ain't about that life, dude. I'm not playing waifu warriors. Nah, man, I'm playing Dark Souls. I ain't playing waifu warriors. You know, one of the most annoying things about when your controller starts to fuck up is at first you think you're going crazy. You're like, that's me doing that, right? It's like when your controller starts to crap out, you're like, that's me. That's got to be me. I'm just imagining things, and then it slowly creeps in, and that realization slowly starts to sink in. Oh, damn it! And it's like, but the thing is, it's so frustrating at first because you're like, am I going crazy? Am I seeing things? What's happening here? That's a very annoying moment to have to deal with, is like trying to parse out whether or not you're imagining it or if it's actually happening. Who's messaging? Whomst is texting me? Oh. Okay, sorry. My dad texted me. He said, "I think I figured out why Bumblebee, the new Transformers movie." He says, "I think I know why Bumblebee's started to get good reviews because it's not directed by Michael Bay." And I was like, "Yeah, that's about right. That makes sense." Michael Bay's such a fucking terrible filmmaker. Just fuck him and everything like his filmmaking style stands for. Michael Bay say something about liking crack rocks? Did he really? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he liked crack, but I mean, I was just curious. Yeah, alright. Controller's like really on the fritz. This thing isn't gonna last too much longer. Especially in one of these running segments here. This is intolerable. Be gone, thought. I'm sure Michael Bay does love crack. It would explain his fucking filmmaking style. Which is to say, no substance, all style. In massive air quotes. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it looks like I'm handing these controllers off to my dad to see if he can, like, I don't know, fuck around with these a bit. You ever just rectally inject your crack? Like Michael Bay? So Sloan, you use an Xbox One, right? How long do the Xbox One controllers usually last? Like, if you have the same one for since you got it, or like how many times have you had to replace it over the past few years? I'm just wondering, because I'm wondering how shitty these PS4 controllers really are in terms of in terms of quality. Around 2 years per controller? Eh. I mean, can't promise I won't get a little rough with my controllers just because manhandling your controllers is the way of this world. But, I mean, I'm not saying I'm like gonna get an Xbox One or something. I'm just asking for comparison's sake. Ultimately, I just want a relatively ergonomic... Like, I'll learn the ergonomics of a new PS4 controller if it's just relatively ergonomic and will last me for longer than however these ones have fucking lasted me. This is the episode where I complain... This is the stream where I complain about controllers. This is what this stream is. Or at least just this one. Why can't just everything take a 360 controller? If I could, I'd just plug my 360 controller into my PS4 and we'd be set. Absolutely aces. Golden. Yeah, so I guess the stream schedule for the next 2 weeks, unfortunately, is going to have to be blank again. I wanted to come back and do more streaming, but unfortunately it looks like I'm going to have to blank that schedule again. Like, I'll have to blank my schedule again for the next couple weeks until I can get a new controller. That's just irritating. Yeah, there's this dude, Ricker of Vinheim. So we're gonna mosey on over to Andre, and we're gonna pick up our free Fortnite burgers. Whoa, holy shit. That almost ended very, very badly. I would have just straight up ended the stream there. It would have just been like, yeah, that's another frustration on top of all these other ones. Good night. Oop. Put that humanity back. But it's okay. We're good. We'll keep going for a little bit longer. I don't know how much longer of like commuting or just anything like that I can handle. But my goal is just to mosey on over to Andre, get some upgrades and stuff. And then tentatively call it there. You don't know the Fortnite burger meme? Fortnite's burger. Probably for the best. I mean, I just don't like associating with the normies that play it. Haha, XD normies. But, like, I mean, say what you will, but I mean, you know, I'm not gonna bash it because it's a kids game, because God forbid I fucking make fun of kids for playing kids games. God forbid I make fun of adults who play kids games. I'm a fucking adult that plays kids games. I love Pokemon. Just saying, I don't particularly like the... I mean, I'm going to give you a big disagree on that high skill cap thing. I'm going to give you a big disagree. I think that Battle Royales are skill-less games that come down to luck mostly. But it's a kid's game, like I said. And I'm not gonna bash people for liking kids games. I just do not like the social footnote that Fortnite has created in society. I think that it's really stupid, and people have turned into cringe. Well, people have always been fucking cringeworthy monsters, but like people are especially now like cringeworthy fucking goblins since Fortnite has become a thing. Let's get the repair box and all the other upgrade tools.
Get yourself.
You see, why do you say things like this though? You were just talking about how cringy Fortnite is, and then you say something like that, and it just makes me question you. I guess, but, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a cynical grandpa, but just I don't like Fortnite. Just put it at that. I don't. Yeah, like I said, it's a kids game, and I like certain kids games, but that's just one that I have a really hard time getting behind. I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. It's just like the game itself and the social footnote it's left. Those two things combined have just kind of left a sour taste in my mouth to the game. One that has also, I think next time I stream, I'm gonna end it going back to Firelink, but next time I stream, I'm going to actually do the catacombs before I go to Sense Fortress. But I mean, yeah, and I will give Epic props for that. That, you know, they have a season pass that's like $20. They have a $20 season pass. I mean, you should never be afraid to say you want children to die. That is an uncontroversial opinion that I think we all share. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a free-to-play game, and their monetization policy is like, what, a $20 season pass every 6 months? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't play Fortnite, but I think that's what they do? Which, I mean, as far as monetization policies go, you know, there's a lot worse you can do. Especially since it's a free-to-play game, so any kind of monetization they do is, as long as they still let you enjoy the main core of the game without spending money, it's fine. Alright. Eat this coin. Also, since we're not getting any elemental titanite, we'll just feed him these colored titanites. One thing that I'm definitely, if I do get a third-party PS4 controller though, one thing I'm definitely going to need is a D-pad on par with one like this. Because if there's one thing I just love about the DualShock 4, if there's just one thing I really love about the DualShock 4, it's gotta be the D-pad. It's just so nice. At least compared to the horror that is the 360 controller's D-pad. Jesus, dude.
Farewell.
Yeah, okay. It feels like it's just progressively, yeah, it just feels like it keeps getting progressively worse as I play. Like over the course of this hour, it's gone from bad to awful, which is honestly incredible. So we are going to. So unfortunately, it's only been an hour, and I really wanted to go for much longer. But this is this is awful. I want to enjoy myself while I stream. So that'll be all for the next couple of weeks or so until I go home. I'm not gonna have any stream content, unfortunately. Was it for next? Yeah, just give it a couple of weeks. Going on hiatus until I get a new controller, but I promise I'll be back as soon as I can. As soon as this stream ends, I'm going to check Amazon for good prices on a new controller. Yeah, and I'll try to come back with more fresh-ass content for you people. But in the meantime, just try to take it easy and hold out until I manage to get a usable controller. Have a good one. Bye-bye.